Hello and welcome. This is Specialist Garrett Dacko with 11th Signal Brigade.
And this is Samantha Farlow with the Garrison Public Affairs Office.
And this is another co-host, Corporal Kyra Pearl with 11th Signal Brigade, and you're listening to Fort Hood's
Great Big Podcast.
Hello, everyone, and welcome back to the show. We have two lovely ladies with us today. Would you like to introduce yourselves?
Hi, I'm super excited to be back here with you, Sam. So I'm Christine. I'm with the Fort Hood Environmental Division, but I have two hats. I'm also the chairperson of the Centex Sustainable Communities Partnership, which is kind of a tongue twister. So we'll just go with Centex Sustains. It's short, to the point, and easy.
Love that.
Hi, I'm Roxanne Flores-Sockmod. I am with the City of Coppers Cove, and I am here as well as the Vice Chair for the Centex Sustains Group.
Awesome. Well, thank you guys so much for coming on the show today.
Roxanne should add to the end of her title, AKA Superstar, because she's like my right hand.
Thank you, Christy.
There's so much going on, so many great events going on with the Centex partnership that we kind of just help each other to stay on track. So we're constantly writing notes. I'm like, did I miss anything? No, you need to highlight this. Okay. So
we have many late night conversations.
Yes, we're kind of like the dynamic duo.
Ooh, I love that.
We need t-shirts for that now.
There you go.
Ooh. And they can be green and support of Sustainable Environment Month.
Exactly.
So we're really excited. April is a significant month of many different great activities. Month of the Military Child, you have Earth Day, and more recently we have Sustainable Environment Month. So our garrison commander and the city mayors last year signed a proclamation that said April's going to be dedicated and highlighting all the amazing things that many of the communities are doing. And so we are going to be signing a proclamation actually next Thursday in celebration of Sustainable Environment Month.
How exciting.
We started just this past Saturday. There's been a lot of things that have been going on already in the communities. They're getting an early start. And Roxanne can highlight some of the things that they were doing because she was quite busy too.
Yeah, this Saturday we had our Don't Mess with Texas Trash Off.
Wow.
It was great. We had over 133 volunteers show up.
Oh my goodness.
We had a barbecue lunch afterwards, and they just had a great time. It was a treasure hunt for some of them. They found trash, found items to recycle. Over 1,000 pounds of trash was found. With the recent storms and the weather, there was trash everywhere. And so it was very rewarding to pick up that trash. And it was also fun afterwards seeing our volunteers dance and enjoy the barbecue lunch. And so it's just a great way to kick off our sustainability month.
And while Roxanne was out there in Cove, I was actually in Belton. They have an annual event that they do, one day, one community service event. And I was with about 100 high school students in the area. And that was amazing and inspiring to see these young leaders helping to make such a huge difference at 20 different residencies. So you had area residents in Belton that said, hey, I need a little help with some landscaping or lawn care, or maybe just painting on the exterior of my house. And these students stepped up, and I was so grateful for the opportunity that I got to partner up with the Marine Corps JRTC students at Belton High School. So I didn't even know they had a Marine Corps JRTC.
I didn't either.
And it was
nice.
Phenomenal. And, Roxanne and I have close ties. We go, I won't say how many years back, but many years back.
Because, we're only 25.
Right, always.
So where I was a student in Killeen ISD, and I was part of Youth Advisory Commission, and Roxanne was actually one of the leads on the city side with YAC. And so, I had the opportunity to volunteer alongside these YAC students. So it was very personal to me to see, hey, I was in that organization 18 years ago, and look what this organization is continuing to do, the positive impact in the area.
Yeah.
So, it's part of the Sustainable Environment Month proclamation we have going on because of all the amazing things that we are seeing with youth, with soldiers and organizations. This is also going to be an opportunity for leaders in the community to recognize either a youth member, individual, organization, or a student from their community. So from Fort Hood, we actually have Major Candace Hines. She's with Cardamsey, and we like to take claim she's like an honorary DPW environmental employee. So no matter what it is, I just give her a call. I'm like, hey, I need you here. She's like, what are we doing? I'm like, I don't know.
On my way.
And so that's what she did. Like Saturday, we didn't know what project we were going to get assigned. We knew there was 20 projects that were going to be going on simultaneously. And I said, we're just going to show up and then we'll be partner up.
Right.
And then we showed up and we did a lot of lawn work, got our PT in for a few hours that morning. And it was amazing. And I think the most rewarding thing is making those connections, you know, having those MCJRTC students see, you know, Major Hines out there right alongside them, digging in the garden, pulling weeds, raking leaves, bagging stuff up, meant a lot. And, you know, we actually made some connections with these students, and we encouraged them that, you know, when things slow down during summertime, reach out to us. We want to show you what's going on with our environmental programs and kind of help them as they progress towards their future. And Roxanne can highlight their winner, which is an amazing young student.
Oh,
I think he's our youngest.
He is our youngest,
winner
yes.
for the Environmental Ambassador Award.
Yeah,
so
we have a phenomenal young man. His name is Nathan Gardner, and he just loves picking up trash. You know, he was joking with me one time. He's like, if I don't care, then who else is going to not care? You know, and he just loves picking up the trash. And so he's done great things. One of the things that he's done is this Crayola recycle station. And so, you know, we all have crayons, whether it's laying around, we have those small children, some of the restaurants. And so he goes and picks them all up. He goes to the different restaurants and he goes to the different schools and he collects these crayons, and then they turn around and they recycle and repurpose these crayons.
Wow.
And so it's just showing that having a little project start off that way. And then he likes to create his own little trash collections. He'll say, Miss Roxanne, I saw that there's a lot of trash in a location. And then he'll just turn around and just, can you give me the supplies? I'm like, absolutely. We'll give him the supplies. And he just goes, picks up trash. He gets his friends and they all just get together and they pick up trash.
Oh
and I'm
goodness.
like, wow, when I was that age, I was not in that mindset.
No,
I was like,
definitely
what
not.
video games can I play?
Yeah.
What can I do? But he's all about picking up trash. And
That's
he enjoys
incredible.
it. And so he is our honoree, and we're so excited to have him in our community. He just does great stuff, and just being around him, he's inspiring.
Yeah.
You know, when he has his excitement, like, oh, I found a piece of trash, you know, it's like, how am I going to complain about my day when you have this young man that's excited to give back to the community? And so he's the reason why we do what we do. And so we, like she was saying earlier, it's these awesome volunteers that we have that give back, that not only inspire our citizens in our communities or where we're at, but they inspire us as well. So it's so wonderful to celebrate them.
Yeah, and so we're really excited. So something that we give them, it's actually called a tree cookie. So
Yes.
I think I'm going to love this.
It's actually a slice of the trunk of these trees that come to the end of their life cycle. And so we actually work with our local compost facility here on Fort Hood. And when they do tree trimming and everything, we're like, hey, we need to repurpose these trunks. So they slice them into these cookies. And so they say environmental ambassador. So it's a sustainable
incredible.
just
It
to,
is.
to re-emphasize the amazing things that they're doing. And, you know, it's really great to see the senior leadership support with the Garrison commander and city managers and mayors that are truly behind this and supporting their staff members and pushing and promoting these environmental events.
Yeah.
So, you know, there's a lot of great events that are happening upcoming this week. So we have the Fort Hood Family Housing Earth Day, Month of the Military Child Fest drive-through event. Another tongue twister.
Another tongue twister.
So that's going to be at Hood Stadium, and that's open to anybody who has access onto Fort Hood.
Okay.
So, you know, we're still trying to go with some of the COVID measures just to be
of course.
protective and everything, but still an opportunity to learn about the different environmental programs and services in the area and everything that is going on. And then this weekend, I will be out there, so you might see me 3 times if you come out. So, Friday,
Definitely
the Fort
reason to
Hood
go.
Family Housing Earth Day or Fest event, Month of the Military Child. Saturday morning, the city of Nolanville is going to be hosting their 2nd annual Monarch Fest.
Oh, that was so fun.
It's amazing. So they have this like hidden gem within their
Absolutely.
community. It's the Monarch Park.
Oh.
And so you go there and there's this huge monarch wings. I don't know. They have to be 10 feet tall.
Oh my
I know
goodness.
they're taller than me,
Yes,
but I'm short.
they're beautiful. So Nolanville's signature color is blue. So you have these blue monarch wings and go out there,
Wow.
pose. They have a sensory garden, so you can see different pollinators that would be great habitat, something for consideration for native plants, things
Okay.
that you can do at home to help promote Sustainable Environment Month. And then they're giving away monarch wings. So last year was amazing. So you had adults and children with these monarch wings running around as butterflies in the park. And I was like,
love
this is
that.
the best sight ever. So
And it was wonderful because I had my daughter there and she got the wings, and then we utilized those same wings for Halloween.
Oh,
so it was
smart.
nice, you know.
Sustainable.
Yeah, exactly.
So a lot of great things going on. And then Saturday evening, Harker Heights is hosting their Art in the Park. So we'll be doing
Okay.
a recycle, repurpose type project with recyclable items. So, you know, there's a lot of great things going on in the area. And we encourage you to like and follow Centex Sustains. And as part of our partnership, we have programs for a program that we call Yay! Exclamation mark.
Yes.
So, Youth Environmental Ambassadors. So, some of the initiatives that we have going on, continuing throughout the end of April, is a school beautification challenge.
Okay.
We know there are schools that have some type of garden project that they're doing, but they're not highlighting. And this is an
Right.
opportunity for them to win up to $200.
Wow. Okay.
So, you know, when we did this a couple years ago, we had a school that did an amazing project, but we're like, you have to submit the paperwork. You could win $200. And so, you know, there's things that are going on that this is an opportunity to get spotlighted by the senior leadership, by many of the communities in the area, and hopefully inspire other schools to also do something greener in their school's footprint. The other initiatives that we have until the end of the month is just promoting the Don't Mess with Texas Trash Off. So that's a litter cleanup event that you can do in your neighborhood, on your school's footprint. And then the third one is the
Gatesville Earth Day is
Yes.
coming up. And it's been a couple of years since they did it. It's on April 22nd. And we just love to go out there. We get to interact with the students as well as network with other groups that are, you know, have the same mission that we do.
Yeah.
And so you make those connections, and then you also realize, wow, they're doing this in their community. We can do that as well. And so it's just a great time. I know we haven't had it in a couple of years. And so because of the pandemic, so we're just excited to get out there and hang out with the students and just have fun while we're doing it,
Yeah.
while we're learning and teaching the students about things that they can do to help our environment. So
Yeah, and then one of the other events at the end of April, which I'll be there
Oh,
celebrating my birthday. So this is a
Happy
great
early birthday.
So it's Miller Springs Volunteer Day. So if you've never been to the Miller Springs Nature Center, I highly encourage it. It's very family oriented. It's a gorgeous, gorgeous park. And they're also going to do a wildflower seed spread and also wildflower bingo. I was like, that's really great. So it's an opportunity to go outdoor, explore, and then learn more again about natives in the area and what you can do to help out. So these are all family oriented opportunities for volunteering and also participating.
and
Yeah.
most of them are free.
Yes.
And that's
even
what
better.
we love.
Yes.
You know, it's like come out, learn, get some, do some hands-on activities, and they're free.
Yeah.
And so we always tell people, you know, come out, have a great time. And then you're actually outdoors enjoying the environment.
Yeah.
That's awesome. My goodness. You guys have so many amazing things coming up. I'm so excited for all of them.
Yes, we're very excited. I think that's one of the best parts of our job is that, you know, it's very dynamic. There's a lot of opportunities to engage, as Roxanne said, with many different groups and network and truly get inspired by, you know, young students like Nathan
Absolutely.
who are making such a huge impact in the community and how that can be contagious to others that say, hey, if this child, this 8-9-year-old can do it and they
Absolutely.
such an impact, then I need to rethink my daily decisions and think, what's something I can do every day to have also a positive change and impact in the community too.
Yeah, that's incredible.
Exactly. And if you incorporate it in your daily life, then it's easy to do.
Yeah.
You know? And we tell people that just think of how you can make a change and then make that within yourself daily.
I will say one of the other things we want folks to take into consideration is that recently the Brazos River Authority has implemented stage 1 conservation measures.
Okay.
So for many of the communities and for Fort Hood, we usually implement our stage 1 water conservation measures on May 1st, but we're actually starting a month early.
Wow, okay.
So, much of Texas is in a drought, an extreme
Yes.
drought, and we've seen that with the increase of wildfires. So we want folks to rethink, again, their daily decisions of what they're doing. So yeah, turning off the water while you're brushing teeth is good, but also think of the bigger impact, like your irrigation system or using any water during the peak periods of the day from 11 a.m. to 7 p.m. Try to avoid that period of time and maybe reducing the time that you do have your irrigation systems. Those are the things that are going to be more impactful, and we truly need everybody to do their part. I was at a meeting with Mr. Dosa recently, and he said, we're going into the summer season with about negative 3.5 feet down in Lake Belton.
My goodness.
And he's like,
wow.
our reservoirs, we usually want to start the trip going into the summer at least at full.
Right.
But we're already negative. So that's why it's so key and important, because Lake Belton serves as our drinking water source
Yeah.
for all the area communities, that we all need to do our part truly in what we do, whether it's at home and at work. And then, really look at if there's any leaks within your workplace, report that to your public works and your maintenance division, and then also look at home if you have any leaks.
Yeah, absolutely.
And we always try to tell people, and that's a good point, Christine, don't assume that someone else has reported it.
Yeah.
Because many times we'll get that phone call like, we just didn't know, and you assume your neighbor. So just take that initiative and report it. Those leaks can make a huge difference.
Yeah, absolutely. Well, that is incredible. If anybody has any questions about this, I know you did mention, if you want to bring it back up again, the Facebook page.
Like our Facebook page, Centex Sustains, and we encourage you to follow it. There's a lot of great things going on not only on Fort Hood, but also in all of our neighboring communities. Actually, I do want to give one more spotlight.
okay.
Shout
Yeah, absolutely.
Shout out is that Keep Texas Beautiful. They recently had their Governor's Committee Achievement Awards.
Yes.
And 3 of our partner communities placed in first, second, and third place.
Wow.
So Village of Salado won first place.
Oh,
Nolanville
amazing.
won second place.
Second.
And Roxanne's with Copper Cove, and they won third place.
Wow, congratulations.
Thank you.
That just shows you, that the state is recognizing the many great things that the volunteers are doing and the impact that they're doing within the Central Texas region.
Yeah. Go Central Texas.
Exactly. Those volunteers are definitely making a difference.
They are. We truly appreciate, our volunteers of all ages and our soldiers truly helping out within the community on Fort Hood and also in our neighboring communities. They are a priceless asset to Central Texas.
And it's just interesting that you mentioned that, because this month it's also Volunteer Appreciation Week. And so it's great. We honor our volunteers as well as we remember that it's National Sustainability Month. And so it's just hand in hand. We can't do it without our volunteers. And like you were talking about all ages, we had a 2-year-old this Saturday. She was our youngest participant. And to see this little 2-year-old picking up trash, the grabber
That
is
is
bigger than
so
she is, but
cute.
she was there grabbing trash.
So when's the next event?
Our next event, we are actually going to be doing Arbor Day at the end of the month. And so Arbor Day is the last Friday of the month. It's National Arbor Day, and it's just a great way to plant some more trees. We
Yeah.
always need more trees.
So if I get my boys out there,
Ooh,
Exactly.
You
then
can have
they'll
the
be
youngest.
the youngest. They'll be
Yes, and
23
get their hands.
months
And
old.
they love our young kids love planting. They like to get their hands dirty and get all the
Yeah,
dirt and the
absolutely.
shovel.
Yeah.
And yeah, so have them come out.
Yeah,
Definitely.
yeah.
Love
Oh,
that.
and one of the other things, one more kudos.
Got a lot of people
There's
to.
just so
yeah.
many great things. Recently, just actually last week, the Garrison Commanders signed the Mayor's Monarch Pledge by the National Wildlife Federation, and we are the first military installation of all branches, DoD branches, to sign this pledge and
That's
show
incredible.
our commitment to monarchs. So our biologists are doing amazing things. We have a monarch tagging program, and in the past, I believe 4 or 5 years, they've tagged and released more than 9,600 monarchs.
Wow,
Which
that's
is
phenomenal.
That's a lot,
amazing.
yeah.
That's nice.
I'll be back in the fall
Yes.
so we can talk about the amazing work they're doing
Absolutely.
and highlight opportunities of how individuals can get involved and help us catch chase after, catch, and tag and release monarchs. So those are some ninja skills that are definitely required when you're running after those monarchs.
Great
It's a
exercise.
blast. So, again, there's just so many great things going on in the community, and we're really proud to be part of the Centex partnership and the opportunity to spotlight the things that you don't always hear.
Yeah, absolutely. Well, any other thoughts?
I think that's it for right now.
That's it.
All right. Well, I want to say thank you guys both so much for coming on. I know I learned a lot, and there are a lot of activities that I'm looking forward to.
Awesome. We can't wait. And don't forget, come out, celebrate my birthday, April 30th, Miller Springs Volunteer Day. I'll be running around with a green afro.
Ooh, I can't wait.
Nice. Can't wait to see that.
All right. Well, thank you again, ladies.
Is it worth it? Is it worth it to leave your loved ones behind? Even large vehicles float, and overconfidence kills. For your own safety, don't drive into floodwater. It's not worth it.
That was such a great interview to listen to. It's so interesting to know what's coming up in terms of our
Yes.
environment
Yeah.
and activities.
I just can't wait for Earth Day. I love it. I love it.
You're getting really jazzed about
Oh
Earth
my
Day.
gosh. You walk outside and you got trees and birds and other things.
Yeah.
No,
You
but
gonna
I
plant
do.
a tree for Earth Day?
I don't know if I'll plant a tree. I don't have a yard.
I've been trying to start a
Well,
little
that's
garden,
fair.
but I feel like I start too many hobbies and then I
Yeah.
stop them very quickly. So I don't know if it would survive very long.
Oh, I got the perfect thing. I'll go buy a succulent.
There you
Boom.
go.
That's my Earth Day contribution.
Perfect.
Yeah.
Oh,
Brighten
I
up
love
my
that.
cat would
room a
kill
little
it.
bit.
Yeah. Your cat would.
He likes knocking anything he sees off the table just to spite me.
Oh, yeah. You know.
Yeah.
I saw I'm in this like group on Facebook about plants, and somebody commented in there and said why, like they said, posted a photo and said, why does my succulent look like it's been shrinking over the last like 6 months? And everyone commented and said, when do you water this? And they said, oh, like every 2 to 3 months. And they're like,
What?
honey, that is dead. That's a dead
What?
plant. You got a dead plant right there. That's why it shrank. It's dead.
I
Throw
didn't-
that away.
I saw a post that someone was like, "Is this bad? I've never watered my succulent."
You're like, yeah, that's bad.
That's bad. It's a plant.
It
It still
could be
needs
watered.
It still needs to
water.
survive.
Yeah. Water and sunlight. Come on, that's
Yeah,
basic.
those are the most important
You know
things.
it's bad when you can't even do the beginner level ones. And I'm not even throwing shade because I can't either.
Oh man, I'm just gonna. You know what? I might up the ante. Japanese peace lily.
Oh,
Yeah.
That sounds fancy.
Oh.
Yeah, I just watched Hot Fuzz, so
Oh, okay.
so I might need to. Yeah,
yeah.
I'll go fancy with it this
Okay.
year.
Yeah.
Let's up the ante.
There's a lot of plants
wait for
around
that.
right now. You know, it's spring. Spring is sprung.
Yes,
Spring
it
is sprung.
Spring
has.
has sprung.
Spring is sprung.
It actually feels like spring now. The weather's been a lot
It
nicer.
does. It's been beautiful out lately.
It
really
has been,
has.
especially the
Yeah.
pollen.
Ah, yes, that
My favorite part of Texas springtime.
pollen. Love that.
I love it. Get a car wash every other day.
Yeah.
So what else has been going on in your guys' lives lately?
Oh, you know.
Basketball.
I've noticed you're wearing a specific shirt today, Samantha.
Yes, I am. So we are recording on Monday, which is the day of the national championship for basketball, college basketball. If you have not been paying attention, I am a huge KU fan. That's where I went to school, University of Kansas. We are playing, and that is all I'll say about it. So
No risk of jinxing anything
no,
today.
definitely not. You can check in next week and ask how it went.
We may not want to. Though.
Yeah, I was gonna say, depending on how the outcome goes.
Yeah. So at this point, we are like the prediction says that we will win 70-30, like percentage wise. Like,
That's a safe bet.
we should win,
That's a safe
but
bet.
you just never know.
You never know.
It's just
I've
Don't worry, we
I've
have a
seen
wood
worse.
table.
yeah.
We can just
Yeah.
knock on the wood for you.
Oh yeah. Thank you.
Gotcha. Well, if we're not going to talk about basketball,
Definitely
I'll talk
not.
about golf.
Oh, okay.
Oh, my.
Yes.
So
So
much sports today.
I know.
Yeah.
Sports talk.
How you doing over there?
I'm sweating a little bit.
Don't worry, this will be quick. So we got the Masters coming up. Tiger Woods is projected to play. Obviously, the GOAT.
You know, I've heard that saying a lot. I used to actually think, I didn't know it was an acronym. I thought it meant like the little goat mascot.
Oh my goodness.
No, yeah, no, that's exactly what it is. Yeah, no, it's just a goat.
A Billy goat. I love
Derby
that.
eyes and everything.
Oh my god, that is so cute.
Have you ever looked into the eyes of a goat?
I've seen pictures.
Weird. They have the weirdest eyes for
Yes,
an
they
animal.
do.
Oh, I don't trust goats.
You know what I don't
them.
trust is birds. I don't trust
Really?
birds. Yeah. I have a thing against birds.
But your mascot.
I know. I don't trust like little baby birds. Okay, the Jayhawk is, you know.
She's like, my bird's fine.
My bird, this bird is okay.
Okay.
All the other birds are the ones that are the problem.
Yes, that is
Okay.
correct.
Well, on the topic of billy goats.
Yes.
So the goats of all time in all sports.
Okay.
All right. Basketball, we got, I'm going to say it, and it's probably very controversial, but Magic.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I think he is.
Okay. That's fair.
Some people are going to definitely disagree. Golf, we got Tiger Woods.
I feel like people are going to disagree with you on that one too.
Really?
Yeah, just because of like his personal life.
That's the only name I know from golf.
Look,
That's fair. Yeah.
if you're looking at
The
personal
only
life,
reason
though,
you know him is because of his personal
I have
life.
no idea.
But if we're talking personal life, then you got to take like half of the goats off
True.
the roster.
That's fair.
So,
I'll give you
I
that.
mean, football, Tom Brady.
Mm,
I don't agree with
interesting.
it.
Okay.
But
Yeah.
he is.
Yeah.
Like, right.
Yeah.
Let's see.
What other sports are there?
There's
Soccer?
soccer.
Baseball? Did we say baseball yet?
We haven't said baseball.
Oh, yeah. Okay.
What's your guess? Do you know
I don't
baseball?
know it. Yeah, I know some baseball, but I don't have a guess. You just
No?
I love how you're asking her what her guess is as if your answer is the only correct one.
No, I just
This is
guess.
his answer. This
Okay.
is his roster.
No. This it is. But it's my opinion.
Right.
It's my opinion. Sorry. But no, like for a list of goats, I do think it is opinion based because a lot, like I said, Tom Brady. But if we're
Yeah.
looking at like, if you would have asked me 10 years ago, I would have said Joe Montana,
Oh,
Jerry Rice.
Okay. Yeah.
So
I don't know any of these names.
those 80s sports. Yeah, this is for the
I didn't know Magic either. I thought you were talking about the card game.
no Magic Johnson.
Oh no. No.
Yeah, but then other people are gonna say other teams or
Yeah.
other players. So
Definitely.
baseball, I can't really speak on baseball's behalf because there's definitely, I mean, I'm biased, but if we're talking personal life again, people are gonna disagree.
Okay.
Barry Bonds.
Oh.
I mean,
I went to
Yeah.
a baseball game
No.
once. I had a hot time.
Did you have a good time?
I just ate food while I watched. I
okay.
didn't really pay attention to the game.
go sports team.
Go sports.
Yeah, because where I'm from, we're right next to the Cardinals. The
Ah,
St. Louis
yes.
Cardinals. Yeah,
Yeah,
so
they have a great stadium there.
our school brought us there one time.
Oh, nice.
Oh, that's awesome.
Yeah.
My only contribution to the conversation.
No,
They
that's
have
yeah.
a beautiful stadium. I'll give
Beautiful
you that.
stadium, yeah.
They really do.
I love baseball. Oh, I need to go
Yeah.
to a baseball.
Nothing like skipping a day of work to go and watch a
well,
day game.
I don't know if I could do that now.
I'm not encouraging anybody to do that. I'm saying in my past
Ooh,
life.
yeah, maybe back.
Pre-army.
Yeah, pre-army.
And then,
yeah.
post-army, whenever that rolls around.
I can't come in. Baseball game. I mean, I'm
Oh my
sick.
God. I don't know.
I got something. I don't know. Something's going on.
Yeah.
I won't be able to work.
It's really convenient for people who live like right by a stadium.
Oh yeah.
You
Very
know?
true.
Oh, yeah.
Convenient for those people.
Yeah. I don't think we live by any stadiums now.
No, not really. So be kind of a hike for you to
Yeah.
take a day off of work for that. So
Bummer.
yeah.
Bummer.
Bummer. Oh man. All right, well that's enough of my sports
Okay,
talk.
well.
I could make a whole podcast about it. I'm just gonna shut up now.
I believe you could. Well, speaking of current news that's
Yes.
not sports or ball related, tax season is
Yes.
coming to a close
It
soon. So make
is.
sure if you
Tax
haven't already
day.
dealt with that headache that you do it soon.
Yes, sooner rather than later. You don't want to have to deal with any of that if you miss the deadline.
Nope.
No.
Pray to God you're in a low tax bracket so you get some money back. Sorry.
Well, they say you shouldn't get any money back because that means
Oh.
that you have been paying the correct amount all year long, which means you've been getting the correct amount of money all year.
That always makes me so worried because I always end up getting money
Yes.
back.
which means you've
So-
been overpaying
You're
throughout the
Exactly.
whole year.
Exactly. That makes
So
me
really,
so
you want to get
terrified.
nothing back, and you don't want to pay anything.
Well, I got
You
a
know
lot of money, so I've
Oh no!
been paying
way
way
too
too much in
much.
taxes.
Whoa!
Yeah.
Maybe talk to a tax accountant about that.
Well, I don't know. It was kind
I
of
feel
nice
like
to get that
everyone in
lump
the
change.
military gets
That's
it
fair. Yeah.
because of the state tax issue and all that.
True. Yeah, there is a lot more going on with that.
God bless
So,
Texas.
Yeah. Yeah.
Bless.
Yeah.
We are definitely not tax experts here.
No, we are not. So do not ask
Don't
us
listen to us.
for any tax advice.
Please contact your tax expert
Yes.
for advice on your taxes
Correct.
this tax season.
Great
And make
PSA.
sure you pay 'em.
Yeah, don't call me.
Please do not write into the show for this.
That'd be our
Absolutely
one
not.
write-in.
How do I do my taxes?
So I have a question
boy.
on taxes. Eee.
Yikes.
Pearl, you want to take that letter? I'll just hand it off to you.
No, all no goes that one.
That's fair. Speaking of the show, I think this is all we have for this segment, but after our little close, we
no.
have book and movie of the month.
Of the month.
Yeah.
It's that time of month again?
It is.
Wow, that is insane.
I know.
It's my,
I forgot to read or watch the movie again. So
don't worry. Don't worry. We
We've
got you covered.
Yeah,
I believe you.
absolutely.
Well, don't believe me just yet. Just wait and listen.
All right, everybody, stay tuned for that.
This podcast is a U.S. Army Garrison Fort Hood and Fort Hood Public Affairs production. The show's theme music is written and produced by Delicious All Stars. All our music is obtained through Filter by Song Trader. Have a question or want to share some insights with us? Email us at forthoodpao@gmail.com. You can follow us on Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter at USAG Fort Hood. And as always, be sure to leave a review and subscribe wherever you listen to podcasts.
We want to let you know that there are no spoilers for either the book or movie of the month, so please enjoy the segment. Okay, it's time for book and movie of the month.
Of the month.
All right, introduce yourself.
Hi, it's Blair again
Hi,
from the
Blair
Sentinel.
I think that's an ongoing
Yeah,
joke.
I know,
I think I
gotta
did
be.
that last month.
I jump every time though. I'm like, oh
you
my
really
god,
do. You're always
Sorry.
surprised.
I probably will continue being.
Probably, yeah. Nothing wrong with that. All right, let's get into it. What are our movies of the month?
Okay, so I saw The Outfit
Okay.
and The Batman, of course, Vengeance. But oh my god.
Oh boy. We're off to a really good start here.
Yes. Okay. We'll start with The Outfit first cuz
Okay.
it is so good, but I can't go into detail
Oh.
because it'll spoil it. But basically, it's set in 1950 Chicago. And it follows an English cutter for what? Okay, I know that sounds
My
really.
face immediately was like, what? In English, what?
Think a tailor, but
Okay.
he makes suits from scratch. So
Okay.
he will measure and literally cut out each
Oh.
piece of fabric and put it together.
Okay.
So it follows him and how he has a drop box in his shop because the town he's in, Chicago, as I said before, is being run by an Irish mob boss. So they have a drop box for their dirty money in the back of his shop. And I liked this movie because, first of all, it was made by the same people that made Pride and Prejudice and Emma, and that's my cup of tea. there. I love those movies.
Cup of tea.
Yes.
I get it. I see what you did there.
Yes. But it's not like those movies. So if you're not into like the period romance stuff, don't worry. It's like I thought it was going to have more action, and it doesn't.
Oh.
And I'm not mad about that. Like,
Okay.
it was so good. I was on the edge of my seat the whole time. And you think it would be slow because it is dialogue heavy. It is not slow at all. I was in it the second it came on. So, and again, I can't say a lot because there's a lot of back and forth. And it honestly had the twists and turns I expected from Death on the Nile.
Okay. Oh, okay.
So lots of twists and turns.
Yeah.
So I'm not sure if it's still out now. It was limited release, so I had to go see it in Harker Heights. But I highly recommend checking this movie out if you like. It kind of, I don't want to compare it to The Godfather, but like that mafia element was there.
Okay.
The thrilling, what's going to happen next thing was there. So highly recommend this one.
All right.
Highly. But then there's the Batman.
Ah, yes, the Batman.
The Batman.
That's
The
right.
Batman. And we all saw this one.
Yes, we did.
Yes.
Okay. Okay.
First thoughts, go.
Oh, God. It was entertaining for the wrong reasons. Okay. I was waiting for Robert Pattinson to break out into Linkin Park or something just because of the hair. And
Yep.
Emo
Okay.
Batman for sure.
yes. And look, I love long hair on a guy. Bucky Barnes is my favorite character.
You knew she was gonna bring that.
I'm just
Always.
saying. But like, it was distracting because he's looking through these long strands of hair, and I'm like waiting for him to go, "It's not a phase, Alfred. I swear." And like, oh my God. But like, that's why it was entertaining, and I don't like DC movies. I've said this before, but this one was not the worst one at all.
Okay.
And again, I found it entertaining.
Yeah.
Not for the reasons they probably wanted me to find
Probably
it entertaining,
not, no.
but still, I found it entertaining.
Well,
So, and like hearing Sam and my roommate make the same joke again, and they don't hear each other
no.
again, but just like,
Is this joke a spoiler?
there's the
I don't
Linkin-
even remember.
Oh,
We made so
man.
many jokes throughout the
was
whole
so
thing.
bad. One person talked like was it The Godfather? Someone talked like The Godfather.
Yes, somebody does talk like the Godfather.
Oh,
Which one was it? I don't remember the character, but like we were like mimicking them.
Oh no,
I'll have to. I don't
I remember now. But yes, well, you didn't notice that.
I think I do remember, but it's very.
It's like hazy.
memory,
Yeah.
Yeah.
As soon
It's
as
like
she
I blocked
said,
the whole thing out.
well, as soon as Blair said emo Batman, I'm like,
I said
that's
emo
all I.
Batman.
Did you?
Yeah.
That's all I can think of now.
It's true though.
Yeah.
He's the emo Batman.
It's so before I saw this, one of my buddies saw it and he told me, all right, so this Batman's like totally different than every other Batman. Just go in remembering that. And I was like, okay. And I went in and I was like, oh yeah, totally.
Yeah.
Like, haven't seen this in a Batman before.
That's a
Which
good way to say it. Yeah.
isn't a bad thing.
No.
But
yeah.
I
What
feel
were your
like-
thoughts?
I feel like they're definitely going towards more of that DC is darker
Yes.
kind of style.
Yeah.
Like,
Like I didn't walk out of the theater happy really afterward.
No.
And that's probably what bugs me about DC movies is that's usually what they try to do. And if that's true to the comics, then so be it. It's just not my thing. But like, and again, like it was good. Like again, I didn't hate it, which I was totally expecting to hate it.
Really?
Yes. DC has just disappointed me so many times, and
agree.
I feel like I can't trust them. But, like, I didn't realize it was 3 hours long until
It is a very long movie.
I was like, holy crap, this is 3 hours long.
Yeah.
And, like,
Yeah.
again, the first part of the movie, they really kind of, I feel, focused on some artsy shots of things and all of that, which is fine. But, like, the meat of the story happens at a memorial service. That's when I was like, okay, I'm into them trying to figure this whole situation out.
Yeah.
Like that's when I was like, I am invested in the story now.
Yeah.
And like maybe besides the first Wonder Woman, like I can't really say that I've felt that way about a DC movie.
Well, I mean, if we're talking about like, you know, Batman Forever, then, you know, bring back Danny DeVito. That's all I'm saying. Come on.
I mean, Danny DeVito makes everything better. So
Right?
like,
does.
yeah,
Like you said earlier, national treasure.
exactly.
Yes.
Yeah, national treasure.
Danny, if you're listening,
We
just
love
wanna,
you.
We just want to say, please come back.
Yes.
Come visit us. We'll make a movie
Please.
about you.
Yes.
We'll bring you on the podcast.
Yeah,
That'd be
we'd
great.
love to. Yeah.
Oh my god. But yeah, like again, and okay, the car, I'm a truck girl, okay? I have a truck. And like the first time I drove a truck, I was like, I am not going back to a car. I will drive Batman's car. I like his car.
Really?
Yes.
I'm torn
Really?
between this one and Christian Bale's.
Okay.
Just because I think Christian Bale, the Christopher Nolan movies, went a little more accurate with Batman being militarized,
Okay.
modern day militarized, versus this one still seems like it's going back towards that fantasy style, which,
Yeah.
like you said, not a bad thing.
Yeah.
Definitely not a bad thing for a Batman movie.
Yeah.
I just like the little bit more realism behind
Okay. Yeah.
that, like how Batman got his toys, basically.
Okay, yeah.
That's what I liked.
Yeah. See, like I want an unrealistic car. Like
You want flames coming out
Yes,
the
I
back?
do.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
got it. Okay.
the car turned on, I was like, yes, I want that car.
It's not a bad car. I mean,
No.
you know, it was a Batman. It's a Batmobile.
Exactly.
Come on.
Yeah, but I mean, it definitely had high points, but you know, for me, a lot of the high points also kind of came from being entertained outside of the screen.
Yeah.
So
Right.
Yes. You're
Yeah.
welcome.
thank you. Yes, thank
You
you.
just got to bring her to every movie that you think might not be the
Yes.
best.
I'll make it better,
And it, like, immediately, best movie ever.
Yes,
but only if you see it with me.
yes, yes.
Oh, man.
She was happy to see Robert Pattinson.
Yeah, that's the only reason I went.
Really?
I could care less about Batman or the Batman. I literally just wanted to see Robert Pattinson. Yeah.
Oh, man. As soon as he said that, too, I was like, oh, this is so, it's so like 50s Batman. Like, oh, my God.
Oh man.
Oh, brought me back to like,
Yeah.
oh, the good old days. Batman and Robin.
That old TV show where Robin said, "Holy whiteboard Batman" or "Holy chair Batman," any other word that came to his mind.
Yeah.
I hated that.
I'll still, oh my gosh, favorite Batman scene. I know we're going a little off script, but favorite Batman scene is Arnold Schwarzenegger, Mr. Freeze. No, freeze. Like, it's so bad. Oh my gosh. So bad.
I mean,
Love that movie.
I feel like, you can make anything really cringy if you try hard.
Yes, you
Oh
can.
yes. Oh yes. Absolutely.
Oh man. But yeah, again, jokes like that's what make it really entertaining.
Yeah.
So, if you're a Batman fan, I'm sure you'll love to see it.
It was good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's good.
But, take friends with you. Yeah.
Friends make everything better.
They
Yeah.
do. They really do.
I wanted to sing the SpongeBob song so bad. F is or friends, we do stuff together.
That's right.
Oh,
Oh man. Okay. So moving on to other winged things.
Yes. Other winged things.
Oh,
Okay,
we're back on the birds?
Wait. First. Okay, would you recommend this movie?
If you bring friends with you, yes.
Okay. Would you recommend this movie?
With friends is better.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah. If you're
If you're a Robert Pattinson fan, I'd recommend this movie.
if you're a huge like diehard, I have to see every Batman movie, it's good.
Okay.
And I'll leave it at that.
All right. That's all I needed. Okay, yeah. So on to more birds, because that's the theme for today. Who'd have thought? Okay, so the book of this month is The Goldfinch by Donna Tartt. So obviously a goldfinch is a bird, which is why we're joking about this.
When you
Being
saw the cover, did it
Did
freak
you like
out?
just scream?
No.
Is it a horror book for you?
Okay, the cover, there's like the bird is barely peeking out. So no.
Oh, so it's only kind of scary.
Yeah, just a little terrifying. Okay, it's not that I'm scared of birds. I just don't,
trust
them.
them. You don't trust them.
I don't trust birds.
Okay.
I don't.
But
They are sneaky. I don't trust them.
they flap their wings.
Yes, they do. I had a traumatizing experience with a bird. Okay.
Okay. No judgment.
Have
No
you
judgment.
told me about this?
Okay, so when I was in college,
I'm sorry. I
real
have to
quick
know.
side note.
We're
okay.
gonna write our own book real quick. This is
Quick side note. Okay, when I was in college, I studied abroad in Germany. And when I would go to class every day, I would take the little metro, like train to class from my apartment. And every day I would get a pretzel from this bakery that was right by my apartment. It was amazing. And I'd stand out there and wait and I would eat that. That was my breakfast because, you know, Germany. Naturally, I'm eating a pretzel. And these little birds would fly at me to try and take the food out of my hand. I would just be standing there. They were very aggressive about it. And they would constantly just like fly directly at my face.
I feel like that's like standing on a beach with some McDonald's French fries.
Yes.
yeah.
You know?
Yes. They're very aggressive. I did not appreciate it. And since then, I do not trust birds. So there it is.
Quick piece of advice: don't go to California beaches.
Okay.
Those seagulls are vicious.
I just want to bring food with me.
That's yeah.
Yeah.
You could do that.
Okay.
Yeah. Either one.
Yeah. I just don't like birds. So, you know, whatever. Anyways. Okay, so this book, it's about a painting of a bird. So I just
Okay.
want to point that out. The bird is not actually real. Also, you don't really see or read about the painting that much, ironically. So it's about this kid, Theo. When he is 13, him and his mom go to an art gallery in New York City. And there is an accident at the art gallery. And Theo, his mother ends up passing away. And so it is about his life, like being taken in by family friends, and then his family member shows up to take him, and it's just kind of like about his life and what happens like from that accident and this specific painting that was his mother's favorite painting, and just like his life, and he gets involved in some shady things. So really the whole book is just like about growing up and, you know, dealing with loss and hurt and how you get through all of that. It is an incredibly written book. It did win a Pulitzer Prize.
Wow.
So yes. Yeah. In 2014. So very exciting. Yes. It was a very good book. Yeah, I would definitely recommend. And for people who would like to see it instead of reading
I was
it.
just about to mention that.
Yes. It was also made into a movie, which is
Okay.
also very good.
Okay.
Yes.
I'll go watch the movie.
Yeah. Okay. Would recommend the movie.
Then we can talk about the book.
Yeah, definitely would recommend the book.
We'll
The
see
book
how
is
much it matches up.
so beautifully written.
Have
It's
you
incredible.
seen the movie?
I have. Yes. Yes.
And like, how does it compare?
Well, of course, the book's always better.
Okay.
Well,
Yeah, I figured.
Not always.
Oh.
Not always.
Well.
Are you saying you've read a book and compared it to
I-
the movie?
Believe it or not,
I'm shocked.
I have.
Wow.
Yeah.
Okay.
Wow.
How exciting.
Yeah. Thank you. See, I don't just watch movies. I'll be honest with you though. I think I listened to the movie or listened to the book.
Aww.
I mean, baby steps. Baby,
Baby
steps.
steps.
It counts.
We'll get
Yeah,
there.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it counts.
One day. We're
Yeah.
going to get him to read a book. One
Yeah,
day.
One day.
It's going to happen.
I have read books. I don't know if it's been outside of assignments for classes, but I have read books.
we're going to get you into one.
Yeah.
It's gonna happen.
Yeah.
I want it to happen.
We'll make it happen.
And you're going to watch a Marvel movie.
Oh.
Probably not, but you know.
If I read a book, you have to watch a Marvel movie.
Yes. And then
Okay, if the book has to be a large book though. It can't be
At
like
least 300 pages.
Yes.
Okay.
Okay.
Deal.
Okay.
and the
I was-
listener
I will make
I
that
was
deal with you.
definitely gonna pick up like a Where's Waldo.
That's why I said that. The Everybody Poops book.
Darn. What's the? I think. Oh man, I can't say it on this podcast. But there's a a very vulgar book where it's like go to sleep book. I think it was like read by Sam L. Jackson at one point.
Oh boy.
Yeah. That's my favorite book.
Ah, I'm sure it is.
I read it to myself every night.
Oh my God. Okay, the listeners are going to hold y'all accountable,
All right.
as am I.
Deal.
I'll read a book.
Okay.
I promise.
Will
Yeah, no, you got to say it.
watch a Marvel
Is it
movie.
what?
Yay!
All right.
I'll pick one for you.
Oh, great.
Handpicked by me.
Wow.
Yes.
All right.
It will have Bucky in it.
I was about to say it's definitely like the
Yes.
Winter Soldier.
Hey, that's one of the best ones they've done.
I was going to say that might actually get her into Marvel
Yes.
because it doesn't feel like a superhero movie.
That's what like kicked me in full force was that movie.
But also remember, I don't like action.
It's good action.
It's much more like spy thriller.
Yes.
All right. Well, we'll see. Anyways, back on track here. The Goldfinch by Donna Tartt. Would recommend. It is a great book. You should all read it.
Even if you're scared of birds.
Even if you're scared of birds.
Not
yeah.
scared. Not scared.
Just
Untrusting.
untrusting.
Untrusting
Yes.
of birds.
Yes. Either way, would recommend.
Mythical birds are fine though.
Yes, they are.
Okay.
Yes, they are. I'm
wanna
okay
clear
with
that.
that. Yeah, I just want to. Yeah, I would happily give my life over to the Jayhawk.
Okay. All right.
Trust that bird with my life.
Okay.
Yes. The mythical bird.
The mythical.
I don't trust real
Jayhawk.
birds.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's fair.
Yeah, there's that. All right. Well, I think that's all we've got for this.
Yep.
All right.
All right. Okay, we will see you in a month.
Woohoo.